Hello and welcome to Experiencing Love. I'm your host, Philip Jocks, and I'm so glad that you're here. I am in a fantastic mood. Like, I'm talking peak mood, peak efficiency, peak state. I woke up today, honestly, like an hour and a half early. I don't know how, because I'm also severely behind on sleep. Maybe it's the sleep deprivation. I swear I'm not sleep deprived. I give my body the sleep it needs and just let it kind of wake up on its own sometimes. Actually, no, that's not true. I always wake up at point being, I had a plan to get, honestly, 8+ hours of sleep, and I woke up after 6.5 or something, which is crazy, which is wild to me. But I think it's because I have a really exciting day for me today. So after I finish recording and I do a little bit of this fun stuff, background editing, all that jazz, I'm gonna be going for a hike. I recorded my last hike. I might do a little bit of recording today, but I'm going with a friend actually, so I know I'm gonna spend more time being present and talking with him rather than trying to get footage or anything like that. So I have that going on. I get to come home, probably rest up a little bit, and tonight I get to go play some volleyball. And I love me some volleyball. Just getting back into it. It's been about 3-4 weeks since I've gotten back into it. So always a good time meeting up with people, playing a good game or two. Who am I kidding? There's like 6 games. And just doing it all with high energy and a smile on my face. My body was excited for that. I woke up, the sun was shining, and I just knew, you know what? Let's get the day started. Because why not? If I get a little tired later, yeah, I have a spot for a nap if I need it. Will I use it? Chances are no, but it's there. I gave myself that little cushion. So that's where my energy is coming from, and I want to give some of that energy to you. I hope that you have a phenomenal day today, whatever you have going on, whether it's meeting up with friends and family or people you haven't seen in years, or you're just taking time to yourself, relaxing, maybe doing a little self-care day, a me day, whatever you have going on. I hope it's something that you're able to enjoy. You're able to find the silver lining of. You're able to experience with love and with passion and with gratitude. I had a very strange dream last night where some people popped in that I haven't thought of, I haven't seen, or haven't interacted with really in almost a decade now, which was wild for me to, I guess, experience in that dream world. And all I remember from that dream, really, was this person being what I could only describe as extremely stressed out. And they were rushing around trying to just get out of the way, like trying to, I guess, quote unquote, get away from the room that we were both in. And I just remember having this moment of walking up and being like, hey, it's okay. Take your time. There's no rush. Let's get your things packed up and then you could go and you never have to return here. And I don't know what the meaning is of seeing someone else that's stressed in my dream versus feeling stressed myself. Maybe it's some manifestation. I don't know. I haven't done dream work like that in a long time. But what I am happy about, what I am kind of proud of, is the way that I've been showing up in my dreams. That it doesn't matter if it's real or not, if it's this real world or if it's the dream world. I've been showing up in this calm and grounded way for myself and the people around me. Sometimes all it takes is a deep breath for me. Sometimes all it takes is just reminding myself that I am insanely lucky all the time. I call it luck, but in reality, we all get to experience these little moments of luck all the time. Like waking up in the morning is such a win. Such a win. Like it doesn't matter if I got 15 hours of sleep or 6 hours of sleep. The simple fact that I woke up means I get another day. I get another day to do what? To give you energy, to give you love, to go experience nature, to go exercise and cherish and appreciate my body, to make some music, to make some sound, to record some videos, to practice art. I get to do so much every single time I wake up. So I don't take it for granted. I don't. There's too much in my life going on to take for granted. So the only solution that I have right now is to be grateful. Be grateful for every part and everything. Maybe that's something I could bestow onto you. Whether you feel grateful or not, I'm grateful for you. I'm actually so glad and so happy that you made it here. Whether we've met before or we haven't, doesn't really matter to me because my love is the same. You could be halfway across the world or in my backyard. I appreciate you not just for being here, really. That's actually the smallest part of it all. I appreciate you for just waking up and giving it another try, having another day where you get to make different decisions, try new things, meet new people. I think if we really met, I would be beyond thrilled to learn how amazing of a person you are. Whether you believe it or not, I know you're amazing. I know there's parts of you that are absolutely mind-blowing. And I really just want to see you succeed. And a little note on that, a little footnote. When I say succeed, I don't mean succeed in my definition, I mean succeed in yours. When you tell me about something going on in your life, I don't compare it to my rules or my sets of beliefs to see if you're winning. I look at the expression on your face and the way you're sharing about whatever it is you have going on. And if I could see on your face that you feel like a champion, you feel like a master in your own right, you feel like you are winning, then I know you're winning. Because one thing I know for sure is we all have different rules. We all have different definitions of success. We all have different values and morals guiding us towards whatever future we're creating, really. So I won't put you on a pedestal and I won't put you down. I will look at you exactly where you are and I will celebrate with you. Because I also know for a fact that whether you feel like a winner or not, there are things to celebrate. You've had moments, even just recently, that are worth patting yourself on the back for. Like I was mentioning before, just waking up is not only a gift, it's a win. Or I guess waking up is the gift, getting up out of bed is the win. Maybe that's just me. Maybe that's one of my rules. Because I remember a time long, long ago where getting up out of bed was truly a challenge. Back then, getting up out of bed on a scale of difficulty would probably be around an 8, a 9, or a 10. And what I know about life is that today's 10s become tomorrow's 8s. So in life, you may feel like you're always missing the mark, like you're always pushing the finish line further and further away. I think that happens naturally, whether you're a celebrator or not. But in order to not feel like that sucks, like you're never winning, you actually have to practice winning all the time. And how do you practice winning all the time? You celebrate all the time. Every single time you reach a new level 10, celebrate, cheer, laugh, jump, scream, dance. Do whatever you have to do to shake your body up, to feel like you're winning. Because in that way, when inevitably today's 10 becomes tomorrow 8 and you see the next finish line, you're going to be excited to pursue it. Recently having this similar conversation with a friend, I realized that in life, with, I guess, fulfillment or feeling pleased with one's life, one, it requires that celebration, 100%. But I also think that at some point in our lives, we get to make the decision on whether or not we're pleased with our lives. And when that happens, when we choose to be done, we reach some level 8 that we're comfortable staying at. We know that there's more in front of us. We know that there's a level 10 to reach, but maybe we're ready to not pursue it. We're ready to enjoy being where we're at. I think that's where real pleasure comes from this place of, I've done exactly what I've wanted to. I know that there's more, but I don't need more right now. And the beauty and joy and the benefit of having multiple areas of your life is that you could pursue different areas in different stages of your life. When you're young, you can pursue money and relationships. And when you grow a bit older, you could pursue, time with family and emotions and experiences and art. And over the years, all of this is going to shift and change, and you may have different categories, you may have different areas, but the theme, the pattern is the same. You're going to reach a 10, it's going to upgrade and become a level 8 or a level 7 or a level 6, and you'll have more to grow. And that's the point. There's so much room for all of us to grow. There's so much room for all of us to become bigger and better. So I want to celebrate that. You may not feel like you're winning. You may not feel like you have anything to be proud about. But I do know that there's things that are on a difficulty level of 5, 6, 7 that you achieve consistently that used to be a level 12 for you. It used to be unimaginable. And it could be the littlest things, but I know it's true. I know you're doing something now that you only thought of in the past, or something you never imagined you'd do. Yeah, you've made mistakes. Learn from them. That's the simple purpose, in my eyes, for mistakes. We don't need to dwell on them. We don't need to relive them so that the pain just reoccurs. We could be grateful for them as a lesson, as a place to say, you know what, I don't like the way that feels, so what can I do to prevent it in the future? What can I do to help other people prevent it? When asked why I do what I do, why I make these videos, or why I chose to even pursue something like life coaching, I realized that it's because long ago I was hurt and I found my way out. And one of the things I want to do to not fall back into old patterns is to help other people find their way out. Maybe I don't truly recognize the power of doing these videos and episodes every single day because it's been such a slow burn. It's been such a gradual increase, I guess. But if I just look at how I am now to how I was a year ago, what I've pretty much done is convert everything that I knew conceptually into actual practice. It went from cognitive mastery to emotional mastery to physical mastery. Like, the way I speak to you now is how I live my life every single day. And I think that came from just talking about it every single day. I truly love my life. When I went to yoga yesterday, a little side note here, before the class started, the instructor came up to everyone one at a time to find out if there's anything she should know, like any pains or anything like that. And I didn't know it at the time when she was walking up, but she got my attention and she just asked, like, how are you doing today? And without thinking about it, I just go, amazing. And she like looks at me with this startled look on her face and goes, wow, you're really bringing the energy today. Usually it's like a Thursday and people are like, oh, but you got the energy today. And I wasn't trying to bring the energy per se. I wasn't trying to put on this facade. I was just truly feeling amazing. I know I just dumped a whole lot on you, but in truth, it's because I'm so filled with love that I can't contain it. I spent the last few days kind of charging up and, you know what, filling my own cup, making sure I'm at 100%. And when I get to 100% and then the littlest thing happens that gets me over 100%, there's nothing for me to do but to share it. I want to share this energy. I want to share this love. And I want you to know that it is more than possible for you as well. What I've done for myself is not unique. I followed other people. There were people before me that left clues because success leaves clues, if you didn't know that already. Find someone that you want to be like and follow what they do. Follow what they think, follow the actions they take. And it doesn't mean that you follow what they do right now. It may mean that you find out what they did when they were at your stage. You know, if you admire a billionaire, it's going to be hard to follow a billionaire's routine if you're struggling to make ends meet. But if you find a billionaire that has a story of starting from poverty, starting from homelessness, then I guarantee you there's some parts, little clues, like I was saying before, of things that you can adopt into your own life that can at least level you up a little bit. It might not make you a billionaire immediately, but it will get you a step closer to getting to where you want to go. I followed so many people that left so many clues because I learned that what I knew was not enough. It was not enough to get me where I wanted to go. I proved it to myself. The actions I was taking and the way I was thinking was holding me back. So my solution was to learn, to grow, to expand, to try new things, to meet new people. And now I'm at a place where I can comfortably say, I love my life. I love my life and I love the direction it's going in. Remember, loving your life doesn't mean it's perfect, doesn't mean you've reached the destination. I think loving my life is a decision I get to make every day. So wherever I'm at, I get to choose, I love my life. I love my life today. I love my life yesterday, and I'll love my life tomorrow. The more I love my life, the more I want to grow it and expand it. I remember hearing this quote from Jay Shetty, and he maybe got it from someplace else. But he always said, if you like a flower, you're going to pluck it and take it home. But if you love a flower, you're going to tend to it. You're going to water it. You're going to replace the soil if you have to. Give it fertilizer, give it lots of sun because you want to see it grow. I used to like a lot of things, and so I'd want to pluck it and hold on to it for as long as I can until they'd wither away and die. There's a lot of groups and a lot of memories I have in my past where I could say quite honestly that I did just that. I tried to savor the moment because I liked it so much by honestly ripping it out, and rather than enjoying it and fostering it and growing it and doing it more and more, I tried to hold on to that one piece. And eventually, when you rip out a flower and you don't take good care of it, you just leave it in a vase somewhere, it's going to wilt away. So I've learned that when I really love something, let me nurture it. Let me do more for it. If it's a certain person I like to be with, let me plan more activities. Let me do more things. If it's a certain place I like to go to, I'm going to put it in my calendar to go there more often. Last night I had this moment. I was recording a little video of myself, for myself really, and I just remembered the power of motion and how motion creates emotion. And I've been moving my body around a lot recently. And ever since I've started moving my body more, I've noticed I've also been eating a bit better. And when I eat a bit better, I feel a lot better. And when I feel a lot better, I want to move my body around more. And when I move my body around more, I want to eat better, keep feeding it. And it also means I have more endurance, more strength, more energy to spend time with more people and to be more creative and to just enjoy every day more and more. It's this positive feedback loop that all started with me making the decision of I want to move around a bit more. A month ago, or I guess now since it's August, 2 months ago, there was about a month stretch where I didn't move at all. I played video games, but I didn't go to the gym. I wasn't climbing. I wasn't going on walks. I wasn't doing anything to grow my body. Then I started back slowly in July, climbing a bit more, and then maybe going on a walk here or there, maybe going swimming every once in a while. And over the course of this month, I've returned to volleyball. Yesterday I did yoga. I've started hiking. I still climb. I want to cycle again. I guess I did that as well a couple months ago or a couple weeks ago. And now I want to make all of these things a regular occurrence. I don't need to do just one sport. I can have some people that I cycle with, some people that I rock climb with, some people I go to yoga with, some people I play volleyball with. Doing all of these different things, having all these different people, all these different experiences so that I can keep filling up my own cup. I can exercise, I can move around, but I could also be social. I could also laugh, I could also smile, I could also love. If you can't tell, I'm really excited for the day, but not just for the day. I'm excited for many of the days to come. I'm excited for today, obviously. I'm excited for tomorrow because I get to do a little event in the morning and then spend time with family for my nephew's birthday. I'm excited for Sunday because Sunday is my day where I kind of bring everything in together. I reflect on my entire week. I think about what are all the wins that I accomplished? What are all the celebrations I get to have? And then what do I want the next week to look like? So Sunday is going to be awesome because every single time I have a week like this, I come up with ideas I want to put into next week. So I know that last week I had a bunch of ideas for this week, and this week I have a bunch of ideas for next. And as I do next week's activities, I'll have more or less. Like eventually I'll reach a point where I can't add anymore, and then I get to start replacing, or I get to start eliminating, because I'll get to start picking what are my favorite 20% of things that I get to do that light me up the most, that push me 80% of the way there. So I have a really cool next few days coming up. Super exciting, super fun. And let's be real, you're going to join me for all of it. Maybe not 24/7, obviously, but you get to see me every single day, little bit by little bit. What I'm excited for as well, and this is in the distant future, so don't worry, we got time, is the fact that I get to re-listen to a lot of my episodes, re-listen to a lot of my videos in the future. Oh, I have an idea. What if I did like react videos? That would be funny. Hold on. I think that's funny. What if I just react to my own content and post that as the new content? Let me cook. We're gonna circle back. We're gonna put a pin in it. I don't know any more lingo, office lingo, corporate lingo. I'm not a corporate girly. But anyways, I'm going to get on with the day. I'm going to go have some fun. I'm going to go touch some grass, hug some trees for you, and just enjoy life. Just enjoy life. Just enjoy life. So I thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I hope that you did stick around this long. It's one of the better episodes where I actually have the energy to keep it going for this long. I thank you for being you. And I thank you for every win that you achieve, you celebrate, and you share with others. So until next time, just remember to always, 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 always fill up with the love. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I love you.